Okay, it's filming.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
Hello from Puerto Varas, which is just south of Puerto Montt.
North.
We're in Puerto Varas, just north of Puerto Montt, and it's raining, but it's lovely here.
And we spent the whole day and yesterday and the day before looking for mechanics, talking a lot of Spanish.
Well, him speaking in Spanish mostly.
This looks like the only solution is to go to Santiago with the 6 cylinders.
Yeah, so we're going to hopefully visit Chiloé in the coming days. It should be nice. Hopefully the Cobra survives, and then we're going to drive north to Santiago, where they will have hopefully a new camp shop.
Having stocked up on food, water and fuel, the boys were ready to hit the road.
In Puerto Varas for 2 days now. Met some very cool fish lawyers in this town. That was unexpected. But now we're gonna go to the island of Chiloé.
We hope we'll make it, yes. It's
Yeah.
an island full of myths and we might become one of them.
¿Tienes empanadas? Sí. Empanadas. Caliente.
Por favor.
Mucho, mucho.
Piers, where are we?
We were in the queue, the ferry, Chiloé, and a woman came up. She knew we needed it. So, we came up to the van, little freezer box full of hot empanadas, and said, "Hello." Well, I said, "Hola." "Hola, buenas." Empanadas? We're like, sí.
So we are now fully nourished and ready to sail.
Exactly. So where are we, lads?
We've just made it to the island of Chiloé. We're at our first stop, a town called Cancun. We've been greeted by some local birds. Don't really know what they are. We'll call them pelicans for now. They look very cool.
Driving south through the island, the boys visited the unique wooden churches of Chiloé, which are recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
Hola.
Oh,
This is San Antonio de Col. This is our second day on Chiloé.
and we're on a mission to go tour around the island and see some of the old churches it has to offer. We're going to see lots more of them. They're really old.
Yesterday we went to learn about how these churches are built. Piers had a bit of a hard time with the engineering behind it, but I think now we kind of understand how it
I
works.
think we understand how wood works. It's a bit of a tough one, but I think we got there mentally. Now seeing it in real life has given us a new perspective on what woodwork can mean.
Well, if you ever plan to motor west, Jack, take my way, it's the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route
This is Nuestra Señora del Patrocinio de Tenon. We had lunch in this lovely little town, and this is our second stop, second church. I think most of these have been built around the 1700s.
This is 1900s, mate.
1900s? Fuck, yeah, I'll tell you. Well, this is where we had our lunch spot. This is our second church, and we're on our way to Castro, which is the main city in Chiloé. It has some lovely buildings with stilts, very nice.
Worth it. Hola.
This is Nuestra Señora de los
Dolores.
del Cajue.
Absolutely butchered that.
Absolutely, but
This is the third church we've seen today. This is our third stop.
Third and last stop because we take 4 hours at each stop, but we like it.
Yeah.
Walking around, beautiful city, town,
super nice town.
next to the water.
So we decided to stay and find a place to have a beer and look at the churches.
Exactly. Comment first about how clean we are as well.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah.
Hola.
Hola.
I finally had a shave.
We all shaved, we all showered. It feels really good.
Feels amazing to have a nice hot shower. First time in a long time.
A long time, and that was after a run. We finally got to run.
Yeah,
It's beautiful, and workouts.
insane.
Boys.
And there's no clouds in the sky.
For the first time since we got to Chile. And yesterday we saw a few iglesias, and it's been one of our best mornings yet. It's just been so beautiful, so calm, so
Tranquil.
refreshing, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about the van not starting and breaking down and all of that. It's been a good
We don't mind being stuck here, essentially what you're saying. The van doesn't start, it's fine. We got a beautiful spot.
I wouldn't say that. I would rub the Buddha on this one.
Rub the Buddha, yeah. Rub Chadwick. Yeah. Let's stop rambling on.
So how do you feel, guys?
Tell me. No, man, we're very grateful for yesterday because yesterday was one of the best days because the car went fine. It was sunny. We had good food. We had empanadas. The empanadas were shit.
I feel invigorated and splendid.
Yeah,
That's what I'll say.
it was beautiful and calm. It's a nice place here.
Sunsets you can see.
On the morning of the fourth day on the island, the boys went trekking through Chiloé's beautiful nature reserve. This is also where they learnt about the island's famous myths. Here's Piers to tell us more about them.
We have the myths of Chiloé. And basically they were isolated from the rest of the world for ages, so they created their own versions of gods or myths. And this is what they came up with. So here we have a tree man who has stumps for legs, and when he looks at men, he cripples them, and when he looks at females, he makes them pregnant. And this we have here is someone that by the daytime is in human form, but then drinks a potion created by the sorcerers, and then has to throw up their intestines to fly at the nighttime, and then they have to eat their intestines again to turn back into a human in daytime. Who do we have here? This is a 50 centimeter tall woman who likes to catch men with her long, strong arms and a big nose. And then we have a kind of cockerel type thing here with wings. I can't remember what this guy does. Apparently he makes people sleep and then sucks out their fluids and their air when they're sleeping. This is a seal cow.
What's your favourite?
This is my favourite one, it's lovely. Half seal, half cow. And this sleeps for 15 years and then rampages towards the sea to meet other seal cows. That's all it does. This is basically vampire, sucks blood, you know, classic stuff. This bad boy over here, this used to be a little man and then got taken in by sorcerers and then his head is supposed to be facing backwards and his legs stuck to his head, and he protects the cave of the sorcerers. And these are the gods of Chiloé. Lovely.
That afternoon, the boys drove back towards Castro, Chiloé's capital, known for the fishermen's houses built on stilts. It was also in Castro that the boys visited their last wooden church, which is one of the biggest in the world.
This, señores, this is San Francisco de Castro.
So this is the end of our trip in Chiloé. We are now back on mainland and making our way up north again.
Saw some fantastic churches, saw some nice air sunsets. It was sunny and dry, and the Cobra's waterproof, so that's great. And now we're back on the road. Hopefully, not that you've heard this before, going to Santiago. On y va.
Exactly. Let's try and get off this boat.